So to begin the fourth quarter, we're going to, as promised, I said at our next break, and it's just now here, take you into our Community First Credit Union Race to First standings. There you are. I told you EBF fans will be happy. Sitting atop there, the Rockets with 40, the first school to 40 points this year in our Race to First. Davis County a little bit further down the road there at 24, but every time we reference this, I have to make the note that it's a long way to go in that Race to First. It's for every sport through the summer season of baseball and softball, so a lot of points still to be earned out there in that Race to First. Micah Carroll gets the scoring started here in the fourth quarter for Davis County. Moore on the other end had his shot rejected by one of the Mustangs there. I didn't quite catch the number. But Carson Wade was on for the follow. Starters back out there for the Rockets just to get the quarter started here. Tucker Marshall with a layup. That's his first points of the night. Now all five starters have scored for Davis County, but it's been tough sledding out there. Moore's left-hander, he missed it, got it back, and finished it all in one move. 23 points for Brooks Moore. And Moore with a steal. Corneliuson with a runaway layup, right hand up and in. Got the pass ahead from Brooks Moore, who actually got the steal, I beg your pardon, and then tacked on an assist as well. 16 turnovers by my count for Davis County. Bigsby's jumper over Corneliuson. It's a tough shot. Jack got it to fall. Got some updates from elsewhere around the conference too here in a moment. Moore's jumper is pure. 25 for the junior. Back the other way, Bigsby picks up his dribble, gives it off to Marshall, back over to Jack. Wanted to go to the corner for Grimm, but tipped away by Wade. EBF will make the line change. 5 black jerseys checking in. Matheny, Briniger, and Will in for Davis County as Carroll, Grimm, and Bigsby all take a seat. Starters out for EBF, presumably for the final time tonight, with Bennell, Robert, Seddon, Walker, and Glosser back into the ball game. 6 minutes and ticking to go with this large lead at 74-38. Charlie Bigsby on the drive. There's a good take. Charlie with a nice little burst to the bucket, gets his first 2 of the night. On the other end, Seddon goes to the top of the key. Jack Bennell hands it off. Seddon's going to try another 3. That's off the back iron. Rebound for Charlie Bigsby, and he'll look to run. Charlie dribbled it off his foot for turnover number 17. Low-scoring third quarter. Davis County actually able to outscore EBF 9-8 there in the frame, but otherwise it's been all Rockets, 74-40. Glosser for 3. He likes the corner, folks. He's got 14 in the game. 77-40. Matheny for an answer. Karam's off the iron. Rebound, Charlie Bigsby puts it back up and in. 4 points in the quarter for Charlie. Bennell, left wing. Hands it off to Glosser. He's going to try another one. Pull the trigger. Way off the mark. Rebound, though, Walker, who threw it away. Noah Walker got the board, but threw it right into the hands of the Mustangs. And on the other end, we got a foul here. That was Charlie Bigsby who got the steal. And a foul issued to, they say 41. Okay, there you go. Jack Bennell, his first. I thought the official had 14 up, but I was reading it the wrong way. Matheny's got a pair of free throws coming his way. He's stuck on 7 points, which he had in the first half. And he's going to stay there through the first. So the score updates I can pass along to you for the moment here are Albia beating Sheraton 66-51 in the fourth quarter there. Cardinal is currently beating Centerville 44-41. Big halftime score from over in Osceola as Will gets an offensive rebound, and now he's going to go to the stripe. Carter Will doing what he does best. Has 27 offensive rebounds on the year coming into tonight. Clark beating Knoxville by 8 at halftime, 40-32. That's a big score for, of course, the EBF Rockets, who that's their lone loss is to the Knoxville Panthers. Will hits the first free throw he sees of the night. 47% on the year coming into this evening. Matheny takes a seat as we see Ian Ryan for the first time in the game, number 4 for Davis County. Will's second. Got a nice friendly roll off the rim. 4 for Carter Will. So that's a big one, especially with still a meeting to come this year for EBF and Knoxville. January 27th to be exact. Travis Stout's going to use a timeout here with 4.5 to go. We'll take it with him since we have been rolling through here. We'll be right back in 30 seconds and finish that thought on that Knoxville-Clark game. So pretty important game as we were talking about there with Clark and Knoxville. The Indians holding an 8-point lead at the half at last update from that contest in Osceola. Here back to action. Jack Bunnell is going to head to the free throw line for a pair with Davis County's Carter Will being tagged with his second personal foul. But we showed you those conference standings there in pregame for our boys game. Knoxville sitting up at the top at 8-0 in SEC play. This EBF squad 7-1. The lone loss, of course, to the Panthers, as Jack makes it 11 Rockets to score tonight. And then you got Clark, who's still kind of sitting there in the weeds at 6-2 in conference. A win tonight against Knoxville would put them right back in the thick of things, especially when you factor in next Friday they go to Eddyville. Will grabs the rebound on the miss. Also having checked in for Davis County, number 20 is into the ball game, and I believe that's Tucker Bish. I had him as 21, but I believe that's Tucker. 78-44, we are over the halfway point of the fourth quarter. And a steal, Seddon jumped the pass. Sam in transition, got fouled from behind hard by Charlie Bigsby. Sam's going back to the free throw line. Well, first time tonight for Seddon. Charlie Bigsby's first foul and the fourth team foul on Davis County. First free throw from Seddon will fall off to the right. Sam 3 of 4 coming into this evening. So interesting to see how that one unfolds in the second half between Clark and Knoxville. Seddon hits the second. 6 points off the bench for Sam Seddon. 79-44. In case you were curious, the season high for points for the Rockets is 93, what they put up against Sheraton. Bigsby goes to the right corner here for Bish. Back to Charlie. Ryan, inside pass for Boyd Brinegar. Turnaround, missed it right. Rebound for Bunnell. Well, coming up after the game, here in a separate video, live on the Go SEC TV Facebook page, we will catch up with the winning head coach of tonight's contest, Travis Stout for EBF, and also a Rocket player of the game. The three from LaRue is off the mark. Bunnell got the board, missed, and Nathan Roberts there to clean it up. He's got 8. 81-44. Well, it's just as Coach Bunnell said in the pregame interview, if EBF was able to get to that 80, 90 point range, it was going to be tough to try to keep up with him. He wanted to keep it 55-65, as some teams have here coming out of the moratorium to begin the new year. But it's been an offensive showcase here for the Rockets tonight as Ryan banks in the first. Hey, you'll take it however you can get it, right? Jack Bunnell with his third personal foul. And Ryan banked them both in. Why not? Whatever gets the ball to go through the hoop, that's the important thing. Jackson Taylor's checked back in here. Sam Seddon's going to fire a 3 off the front iron. Rebound for Tucker Bish. 2:45 to go, 81-46 EBF. Bish with a little shot fake to get around LaRue. Jumper falls for Tucker. Well, credit to these Davis County reserves as well who are out there, and that they're not quitting. They're fighting every second of that clock. And that's going to show up on film, and Coach Bunnell is going to be very happy about that. A pass tipped by Charlie Bigsby, and a beautiful pass. Bish back to Charlie. 10th turnover by EBF leads to points. 81-50. Seddon, little crossover, tried to get away from Bigsby. Got it to Bunnell. LaRue, right side, Walker for 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Brinegar. 81-50, under 2 minutes to go. EBF is going to improve their record here as Will gets it back out to Bigsby. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Will had the rebound, but then Walker poked it away. ABF's going to improve to 11-1 and 8-1 overall and in conference respectively. LaRue for three off the mark. Bunnell tips it all the way back out to Seddon, who tracks it down before it goes across half court. Jackson Taylor has his pass picked off by Tucker Bish. Bish the other way, high off the window, left it short. Rebound Taylor. Davis County will drop to 1-10 and 0-9 in conference. 81-50, 65 seconds remain. LaRue for a corner three, off the mark once more. Ryan off his hands out of bounds. EBF will keep it. As Hayden Utt is going to come in for Charlie Bigsby in the final 60 seconds. Bunnell between the circles, Taylor. Now right side, Walker into Jack, finds Taylor cutting in, lost it. Got it back underneath and somehow got a pass to LaRue, who got it to fall and won. Grant LaRue makes 12 Rockets, all 12 that dress on the varsity team have scored tonight. Very rare that happens, but LaRue makes it so. Chance for a three-point play, and he hits it. .84-50 final 30 seconds. It's about a 2-second difference between shot and game clock here. Bish trying to go inside to Will, had it tipped and stolen by LaRue. 20 turnovers in my book for Davis County tonight. And Walker may take the air out of the basketball here. It looks that way. He'll swing it left to Seddon with 12. We'll see. Sam pulls it back with 8. And I think that is the case. They're going to let the air out of it. And dot the I in win and a season sweep for the EBF boys against Davis County. Rockets take it 84-50 here at Mustang Fieldhouse against Davis County, winning their 8th straight in the series. Davis County has still not beaten EBF on their home floor since January of 2015. That streak will live on at least one more year. So EBF winners in both contests tonight. The girls 75-43, the boys 84-50. Rockets back in action Tuesday when they go to take on they're back at home taking on the Cardinal Comets in South Central Conference play. Davis County, they're back at it tomorrow, going to Keosauqua to play the Van Buren County Warriors in a non-conference doubleheader tomorrow afternoon. Next time we see this Davis County team is going to be Tuesday up at Knoxville against the Panthers in both the girls and boys action. EBF, we'll see them next Friday for that aforementioned game, a big one back in Eddyville against the Clark Indians. There could potentially be some conference implications on the line for that meeting. Our next broadcast in general here on the Iowa Media Network Monday evening over on our sister network, Go Pitch TV. I'm going to be on hand for the Centerville Big Red boys swimming duel against the Oskaloosa Indians. Looking forward to that at the Rathbun Lake Area YMCA Monday evening in Centerville. Our next contest on the hardwood, as mentioned, will be Davis County and Knoxville at the home of the Panthers next Tuesday evening. Thank you for being along with us here and spending your Friday night with some hoops action in the South Central Conference. We'll catch you next time, whenever that might be. For Aiden Inman on our camera, Jimmy Ott, the second, the one and only here producing for us, I'm Dewayne Cook. Enjoy your weekend, folks.